Hey guys, and welcome back to Legends of IdleOn, and today we have a lot of stuff to work on here, getting the Shivering Sack right away. That's the one I was waiting on the Mammoth bag for, and it's one of the last, I think, craftable bag that I needed for my inventory on my Bowman, which is also my crafting character. So as you can see, we now have 76 inventory slots, so pretty big difference. I was in like the 50s, I think, not that many videos ago, so I've been putting in a lot of effort on that. I'm still missing bag D, but I think that's the only one I'm still missing at this point, is inventory bag D. My kind of pathetic construction situation here. You can see I haven't made the best progress for a character of my level, considering I've literally been playing since construction launched. I don't know, I'm not the best puzzle solver here, so I've been trying to figure out what exactly I should be doing. I'm trying to just get some of the best cogs that I can, that I'm able to build, and then just put them in there, because I was like, well, that's at least better than nothing, right? So, I think I also hadn't realized for a while that I needed some that were going to give me that XP bonus there. So now I've got that going at a higher rate. And overall, I've just been trying to upgrade that, but we should hit level 70 soon on some of these characters, and then I can start building the next tier of cogs, so maybe that will help out a bit. You can see there I got the Clover Shrine, finally. I'm doing a bit more gear upgrading, because I still have some characters that are on Amarok gear, as hard as it may be to realize that. It really wasn't that big of a deal until I got to certain zones in World 3, because some of them just eat up my food so fast that I really need to upgrade the armor to reduce the amount of food that I'm having to consume. So that's the big motivation here behind doing gear up, like armor upgrades at this point, is to try and reduce food consumption. So focused on that. And let's check out, oh yeah, this is just me putting some of the gear on here. My wizard badly needed an upgrade from this platinum gear. I really should have a font on like all my characters. I honestly don't know why. It's just laziness that I don't, because I really just need to farm. I have a font keys, I just need to farm those and then farm the little hourglass things from the Colosseum. Trying to do food pouches on all these characters as well, at least get them up to the blue one, because that one allows me to have like a 2k stack, which is much better than some of those characters who are at like 400 or something. So I've been really trying to get that all cleaned up as well, because a 2k food stack allows me to farm for a lot longer, and my Bowman actually has like 8k stacks, and that's really good for AFKing. I really enjoyed that. I don't have to check in on it every day. I can kind of just let it farm. Check out this nice keychain drop I got. At least I think this is nice. I hadn't seen this yet. Look at this one. It's a -7 chain, and let's see what we got on it in terms of bonuses. So plus 12% mob respawn combined. That's kind of an interesting one. Didn't really have any other keychains with that bonus, so I thought that was kind of cool, and I'd never gotten that keychain before with any stats, so that was pretty neat. So next I decided to build a void fishing rod, because honestly, should have done that a while ago. I've had the materials for a while. I just was, again, being a little lazy about it, because the crafting does start to, over time, feel a little bit like work, especially when you have to scrounge up all these materials. But now that I have bigger inventories and I've been working on increasing the size of my inventory in general, it's really not such a big deal, because I can kind of pull out a lot of the materials at once, rather than having to constantly go back into the bank to get more stuff. I still do that, but there's less of it now than there used to be. So just have to go through the whole little pyramid of crafting different parts here to put them all together into the void fishing rod. And then we should have a good result. I really should try to get all void tools and try to get closer to... I really want to at least get all of font gear before World 4, although I suspect that's not going to be good enough. So I know a lot of people are already at like all void gear or all Chizor gear, but I don't really quite have the resources for that yet. I'm pretty short on a lot of the mats, so we'll see how it goes. You can also see here that I have enough minor voles now for the next Maestro weapon upgrade. So we're going to be trying to do that as well because I finally have enough stuff for that. Although honestly, I wasn't waiting on the minor voles. I was really waiting on the silver antiques that you have to buy from the shop because I'd never bought any of them. So I was like, oh man, I just got all the minor voles and I have to wait like 10 days to collect those. That's what I get for not doing things along the way. Like not doing my trapping along the way. Which, as you'll see here, ends up having a rather large impact, negative impact on my Maestro's damage output. So, yeah, we'll discuss that, I guess. So we're over here on my Barbarian fishing character. And we're at level 44 fishing. So we got the fishing set up. Not really the best, but I'm working on it. It's going okay, though. I'm still usually filling up my inventory from AFK sessions, so... Let's pull out the rod. Oh, I guess we already did that. That's what that was. My bad. So, now we're going to craft the electric ordeal for the Maestro. And we're in pretty good shape there. Only need level 45 to craft, and I'm at 64. So, have everything we need. Finally, I got the Dujot eyes, which was the big one I was missing. It's funny because I thought the trapping was going to be the big thing I was missing, but it turned out to actually be the Dujot antique things. So, Electric Ordeal. I will say in advance, I was expecting a bigger damage increase from this, but it really goes to show. It really speaks to some underlying issues in my Maestro setup. In particular with my lack of training certain skills, such as trapping, as you will see, is unfortunately dragging the whole thing down. So, you can see there I only had 44k damage there, and let's see once I swap into this, what we get. So what do we need? Let's grab out the new weapon here. Now, I will say this weapon looks really cool, though, so I'm definitely still glad I upgraded, even though it didn't give me that much of a damage increase. Definitely looks really cool. So, here it is. And we gained like 1,000 damage, 1,500 damage. Pretty bad. So what it comes down to is really the fact that my trapping skill is like level, at this point it was like level like 11 or something, and it turned out that there's that one skill you have that relies on the lowest leveled skill, so that's what's dragging it down, I think, so much. And I'm going to maybe use balloons on trapping is my thought process, to see if we can get that up some more. I don't know if anyone has a better suggestion on what I can do for Maestro damage, because it currently sucks, so trying to figure this out. But I'm pretty sure it's because my trapping is like level 10 or 12 or something, so I think I need to just balloon that. Let me know if you have any other ideas in the comments. But yeah, we're up to the latest Maestro weapon. So hey, I'm glad for that at least. We're going to keep doing gear upgrades, getting more items. And you can see I'm doing okay on obols, I think. I have a decent setup there with those. So yeah, it's going to do it for this video. So leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought about the comments down below, what I can do to improve my Maestro's damage. And I will see you guys in the next video.